Boom, nailed it, got him. And away we go. Oh yeah, we're going to space, aren't we? Fucking space. Yeah, Super Robot Wars is a series of strategy RPGs where it's just loads of different anime things mashed together, but this is just characters they've made up for their other games mashed together instead. And yeah, Shamaka, some of the drawings not so good. This is Tetsuya. Tetsuya used to be the captain of the battleship that he's on now. He's currently the XO instead, because he literally ran over the president of Earth in his spaceship. This is the comms officer. No, Eita isn't. Azuki's the comms officer. What's Eita? He's just the scanning dude. And Ginto has now got Tetsuya's job. He's new and old and fancy. Don't worry, we'll summon Odin. Don't worry about that. And Miles is our new boss. He's the new boss of all of the cool good guys. He's mostly picked it because we win all the time and he wants the glory. But he's very stiff and inflexible in his tactics, and he has to always ask the UN about everything. To be fair, the president did have it coming. Like, he was a bad dude. Isn't it great that we got the guy? I don't know, Eita. I mean, sort of. I guess it's alright. Yeah, so we had some friends kidnapped by the aliens who live in the moon. The aliens who live in the moon are all jerks, except for 2 of them. But other than that, they're all racist or dead or frozen in ice and probably still racist. And the Kuragane's here. The Kuragane is a non-official military boat that we've got. He wants to... No. An important person. Here's Toya, he's not very good. Well, actually, he is now. He is very good now. He hasn't been good all game. Here's Melia, who sits in the back seat. She likes sweets a lot, and she keeps sweets in the cockpit of the robot, and they melt, and the other people have to get in it complain. They've been, they got kidnapped by the aliens because they are half aliens, and they were going to have microchips put in their brain to make them be good to aliens, but they're like, no, you guys are jerks. Kota is basically a Power Ranger. He's Power Ranger Mega Man. But he couldn't come join in because we had to go to the desert to beat up a fat pharaoh who sucks. And Shoko is his sister, who is also a Power Ranger Mega Man. Arado's gimmick is he sucks. Doesn't look if you think that's big, that cleavage. Holy moly. You hold on to your butt. Arado's gimmick is that he sucks. He's part of a duo where the other one's really good and he's really bad. Shine is a literal anime princess who also sings and dances, and she's the princess of a fictional of Rixen, which is near Germany, I believe, in the thing. And when she gets excited, she starts swearing, and when she gets hit, she's like, "Oh, we're gonna be in deep lot of trouble if this keeps up." He's more Zero. And Ciola is the other member of the Arado team, and she's good. They were brainwashed, so Arado's bad and crashes, and then she flips out. You know, when people get too excited and they can lift cars from adrenaline rushes and things like that. They are a combo team based around him being tough enough to not die, and then her flipping her shit and killing everybody. But then we fixed them. It's got wolves, it's got big wings, it's so cool. Arado plays. It's a dragon, you idiot. And Latuni is another person from their fucked up place where they had that done to them, and she's got magic glasses. Well, they're not magic, they're super science goggle glasses. It seems like a lot of important info. And Koda's got his granddad's ghost, who talks to him. And he is also Power Ranger Mega Man. Yeah, Latuni was the best possible pilot 4 games ago, and is now, like, just top like 10. Yeah, I mean, it could just be a coincidence that your two robots have both got gods in. Here's what you say, he sucks. He got the job through being good at esports, but he still didn't win. And these guys have got their new upgrade. Aqua, she isn't pleased with her outfit that she has to wear in the robot, unfortunately. Tasuku's, he's lucky. He's a gambling man. Mizuho, Fiona and Raoul, they're just people who are sort of from the future, sort of. Not, but maybe not. Yeah, and they threw away all the stuff on the time flow engine, but unfortunately, they just remembered how to make it, so it didn't matter that they destroyed the plans. Don't worry about it. It's not important. Not important. Just know if the dudes try and stop time, you can stop them. Yusei did have focus in OG1. He had focus in all the OG games until the twin comes along. Because then you only have 5 commands instead of 6, because one of them's the twin. And that's when he lost focus. There's a lot of characters. There's a lot of characters. Kosakura, don't worry about it. Hugo, he looks like Goku and he sucks. He hangs out with Aqua and she has to wear a swimsuit all the time. Yeah, Jamu is a stupid alien shithead who's lost all the time but is really angry about everything. And he is finally allowed to do the time stop. And he did it, and then these guys came along with their thing that lets them move around while time is stopped, so he was shit on forever because he's awful. Why? And his Gilliam was like, I thought we would let the aliens join in because they're good and cool. Gilliam is unique in that he's been in multiple different games, like not just this series, and he is the same dude in all of them. And yeah. And Gilliam just went to Mars like, why did you let the aliens you might be traders join in? And Gilliam said, because they haven't done anything bad and we needed the help. And then Mars is saying, so you're saying I just gotta let that happen? It's like, yeah. And then Gilliam's gone, go on, tell the bosses, I dare you. Yeah, don't be afraid to ask loads of questions about everything all the time, because I love to talk about stupid anime. Yeah, and Toya is half alien, and his dad was the previous head knight. So yeah, I'll say it's a sophisticated political issue. She's a goddamn princess and we kidnapped her by accident. The Garden of Barrel, you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It flew up into space. Don't worry about it. Doesn't mind. But Irui wasn't there. That was a girl this lady Ibis wanted to ask us to look for, but she wasn't there, unfortunately. Bullet sucks. Ignore him. He's stupid. Yo, could you know demon things? You don't need to know. It's fine. You don't need to know it. This is just filler, like filling in what happened in the last 2 stages. Not important. We dealt with it. It's fine. It's good. So here's Miles doing his full title, Brigadier General Miles Boothroyd, Commander of the Joint Command HQ, Independent First Squadron of the Terra Federation Forces, the Steel Dragon Force. And China is like, I'm just the princess of the aliens. Blockhead, you did that stupid question before. Yeah, you're gonna at least come up with new ones. So here's Toya, he's half alien. Calvina is not half alien, but she loves an alien. She didn't know he was an alien at the time, and then she wanted to kill him. And then she found out that actually he wasn't evil, because he finally used his words. Gulandon is a jerk who hates Earthlings a lot. Yeah, she's explaining about the aliens. They're called the Fury. There was loads of them. They had a really good time a long time ago, and then there was a huge disaster, so they had to leave. And they wandered through space, like over like tens of thousands of years ago. Most of them are actually still from then, but they've been in suspended animation and they're only woken up for a few days every now and then. And the main reason, yeah, like her dad, who was the previous emperor before he died, he didn't want to take Earth from us. He was like, this isn't our home, this is their home, we should try to interfere as little as possible. And then some people have gone, oh hey, you know what would be cool? What if it turned, like, we should try and like maybe breed with the humans and live there and be cool? And a couple of high-ranking aliens have gone, no, because that would mean we have no power. Fuck you, we're gonna keep it from everybody. And yeah, there's a thing called the Cross Gate, which shits out bad stuff. Valera is also an alien. She's an alien clone of a dude, and she's really good, and also in charge of a lot of stuff, despite being an alien clone trader, triple crosser. Kai and are really cool. Erm's banned from the moon because because he can't stop asking women for their number. And his previous fiancée is very influential on the moon. Yeah, so they left because it all went wrong. Everything went wrong, so they had to run away. And they don't know if they managed to destroy the Cross Gate, which all the bad stuff was coming out of. Yeah, as expected. They teleported a really long way. Yeah, and they haven't been able to get back. Yeah, and this is where she explained they found Earth, and like we found that there were Earthlings who deconstructed civilization, and we didn't want to mess with it. We found that there was a gate of evil in the Antarctica, and we locked it away. And then it's going to turn out that one of them actually unsealed it in the last game, and a lot of bad things happened because he did that. Yeah, he also didn't actually do what his fiancée thought he did. She just walked into the canteen of their where they worked, and he was talking to a woman, and she went, "You fucking asshole! I can't believe you're cheating on me." And that and that was the end of their relationship for then. But yeah, there's a god in the robot, like actually, literally a god in the robot, and that's why only the boy can use it, because he's descended from the cool knight dude, and all the other alien dudes are like, our god's not real, it's bullshit stories, but it's like, no, it actually is literally real. There is a fucked up, divinely powerful alien consciousness in that robot. But I mean, it's not the only one we got. Ignore Clifford. He's Professor Clifford Gygax. When times of great tribulation comes, I shall awaken once more. And he does. Yeah, literal Deus Ex Machina, straight up. But he's been asleep, and he's slowly waking up. He's been slowly waking up throughout the game. And on the space route, he helps break them out. Like, they're about to get the chips put in their brain, and then the robot smashes through the ceiling and is like, "Nope, you're coming with me." Yeah, and now it's kept within Grantide's throne of the cockpit. Yeah, it's like, what about, do you have any more about Philip? No, he just came down from heaven in a pillar of light riding a fucking dragon. That's all we know. And also, we've got, like, actual, like, literally 2 gods on their team. Like, straight up 2 gods. We've got the blue dragon and the white tiger from, like, the Chinese guardian spirits. And he's like, yep, that's my dad's family. He's, yep, gotcha, 10 year million, we're all half alien. Whoops. Katina hates fish. Katina hates fish and is angry. That's all you need to know about Katina. And that's why they can use the special brain system. Em's got a mullet and loves to kiss women all the time. His motto is any woman between 5 and 80. And people are like, what? And he's like, it's just be nice to him. Not anything weird. Yeah, and yeah, so they discovered the gate and things appeared. They got him. A lot of their night security, it all went wrong. They sealed the gate. Yeah, and Josh, Perfectio, the King of Destruction, by the way, is Josh's dad. He went through a cross gate and had bad shit happen to him, and Cthulhu has possessed him, basically. And that was the end of the he was the sort of final boss of the last game. This dude's dad possessed by Cthulhu, and he was a fucker, alright. Yeah, Katina's got the odd eyes. She used to have different eyes. She used to have different colour eyes. And then they made one of them purple for some reason. They just... But, yeah. So, they sealed the gate. And then one of their fuckers opened it later, because they're jerks. Yeah, the bad things sense good emotions and stuff, and then get powered up by negative feelings, and he sends out armies to... Because he turns out war makes you feel bad. So, and also, I say Cthulhu. Everybody knows it's actually pronounced Cthulhu, but yeah, the positive. Nen is mind force, so it's positive and negative mind force and emotions and stuff like that. Yeah, and Josh had a resonance in his machines is a weird thing as well. It's just weird alien bullshit that tries to download an alien consciousness into your brain and make you evil. So don't fucking get in his robot. It sucks. And Earth is special. Earth is always special. We've been attacked by like 6 different alien factions and things from within. And things from without, and things from other dimensions. In like the last 3 years, it's ridiculous. But it's because there's a dude. There was a man who arranged all of it because he's a jerk, and also there's a man who has his robot is powered by a thing that makes coincidences more likely to happen. The Chokujin and the 100 Evils, they are Chinese demons. Basically, all of Chinese mythology is canon and real. And this is a long scene because we just got the root splits back up. Chris and Ventus. Chris was the original personality of Josh's adopted sister, and she was replaced by another personality, and then she died. So now it's the other personality's here. He's good and kind. He's all right. She's good. She's friendly. She's just not the original one. And Shawnee is like, yeah, I mean, it's weird. Yeah, and we are the only people to ever have gone through a cross gate and come out the other side and well, come out the same way again and not had a shit time. Everybody else who's ever gone through a cross gate tends to eat shit and die. Yeah, so Kai explains the Endless Frontier, which is a game on the DS. Thanks, that's Walker. I try. Yeah, so we're like, maybe their one's just weird, or someone has worked with it because magic's real in the Endless Frontier. But yeah, and Yuzeth Gotso. Yuzeth Gotso is a member of the Gotso clan of Balmar, and he wants to be. He wanted to be emperor, and then he decided that wasn't enough, so he wanted to be god of everything. And Gilliam's explaining here, he went through loads of different parallel dimensions, loads of just all sorts of bullshit, and engineered everything that ever happened in every single game, and every single game is also canon in a different dimension that he's fucked with, which I really like as a gimmick. But also then we beat him and he was really annoyed. Yeah, vanishing memories is they translated it from void memories, which is where you have memories of a past life, but like or something similar to memories of a past life. But they're talking about kalpas and reincarnation cycles of universes and things. Yeah, void memories are from a past life, sort of. And Grim's like, please explain about this. It's like, yep, we did reincarnation and stuff. Yeah, the sealing temple. Yeah, they made a thing that we call Fabulous Forest to seal in the gate, and then one of their bad dudes opened it to cause trouble because he's a shithead mostly, and also his name's Carlo Ran, which is really good. There was a dude with a really good beard, but he died. He got murdered. Yeah, and they wanna, yeah, like not just seal it away, but actually destroy the Lord of Destruction, the King of Ruin. The Kokuryō Grove is where most of their citizens are kept in artificial hibernation. They're in suspended animation, but the problem is sometimes there are power cuts and a lot of people die, so they don't actually, like, they don't have a really solid number of like how many of them are actually left. I think it is less than 10,000 maybe. Yeah, and Mars is like, well, you had such technological superiority, you could have just completely wrecked us. And Shannon's like, yeah, but my dad wasn't a jerk. And then they didn't want to interrupt because they wanted to, yeah, because they're like, no, we must remain pure and good and cool. And yeah, the assimilation project carries out by Toya's dad. Basically, him and 4 other dudes went down to Earth, fucked some Earth women, had some children, and went, you know what, it works. And they also tried to, they've mingled their technology with ours to see if it worked, and it did. And howdy everybody who's friggin' coming, welcome to anime. We'll get to actual gameplay soon, so hold on. Yeah, Meteor 1 fell in New York and Meteor 2 fell in Moscow, and that sort of halted, like, human advancement. It, like, really fucked it up. And that was where, yeah, that was when they woke up and were like, we should probably, these Earth things are getting a bit strong. Yeah, they worried it was going to activate the gate, so they watched. Her dad died. She became the new princess, and then when the gate's not open, it's fine, went back to sleep. And then Terrence went to the moon, and everything else were like, ooh, they might notice everything. Ooh. Yeah, so they kept waking up, figured out the plan of, yeah. So her and some other people were like, we should just coexist with humans. Like, we don't really, like, we don't have the luxury to do this bullshit we're doing. And everybody else is like, no, we've got to, even though it means that they are actually, like, getting destroyed. Like, they are facing complete obliteration and extinction, and they're like, no, we will go out pure into that good night. Actually, they're not. They're like, we'll destroy all humans and it'll be fine. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, so he, like, Toya's dad proposed. He was like, let me go fuck an Earth woman. Let's see what happens, and it worked. And it is exactly what Gulandon did. But they kept it, yeah, he wanted to prove that they're similar. And it turns out they are actually literally just humans, but they paint on their face. Because there's another race of aliens that seeded the universe with different things. And there's a lot of aliens that do just look like humans, because they pretty much are. Yeah, and Calvina is mad as hell, and her robot is a combination of the tech. Yeah, so it's just explaining that and having a good time. Why do you need Calvina? We didn't really. We need just someone who was really good. Yeah, and Toya couldn't pilot it first time because he hadn't, like, his heritage hadn't quite done the thing. Yeah, why was Jamu there? Because he's just being a shit. His boss wanted to sabotage it, so he sent him to keep an eye on it so he could be known if he went too far, and then sabotaged it. Jamu, his problem is that he wanted to become a knight so his family would get priority on getting set free, but he has, like, sabotaged the best shot he's got of everybody getting woken up at every step of the way, but badly, because he's an idiot. Yeah, and Chief Spy, Carlo Ran. Yeah, here are the three factions in the Fury. There's the Knights, who are all honourable, except for the ones that lie and are shitty. There's the Spies, who are all shitty. And there's the Administrators, who do all the paperwork. Well, VZ11, it's Metal Gear OG Magog. But don't worry, we'll get to gameplay. They're just dropping some important plot shit right now. But I already summed it up already, jeez. Yeah, but his dad died. He was a good boy. But he died. Yeah, she was like, one of you's gonna use the big robot, I'll give it to the one who's a good boy. Yeah, I can't really have everything turned out well, seeing as everybody that she's known and loved has died. But, you know. Yeah, and Gulandon, after engineering a war crime on the people of Earth, but, well, Earthlings who live on the moon, he then said it was another alien race. But, to be fair, the other alien race are known as fucking jerks. I mean, that's like, whoa, please, chill out on this old lady. And he wanted to prepare for the bullshit, and yeah, so, and because major wars and huge fights and things have happened recently, there's a lot of negative feelings going around, and that might open up the gate and do the shit. And then just like, yeah, my dad sort of unleashed Cthulhu, sort of, I'm sorry, but I mean, yeah, so why didn't you stop him? She's like, I didn't know that anybody had gone in, nobody told me that, actually. Yeah, and Gulandon said, no, it was out of order, so I didn't know that they went in. But he's fucking full of shit. Because he's a jerk. Yeah, and they did a thing and it was awful. No, they were bad. One of them looked like Naruto. Another one was a black guy. And that's pretty much the deal with them. One of them was like a weird spider thing. She was weird. Yeah, so Charlemagne has been kept extremely out of the loop, but as you would expect when you sleep for 99% of the time. And by 99% of the time, I mean 99% of the last 10,000 years. But, you know. Yeah, so we know that that dude is a bad dude, and he probably let it happen on purpose because he's a jerk. Yeah. Katina's nailed it. She's angry, but she feels... Yeah, it's like, wouldn't it be bad? Do you think they could do it? It's like, yeah, but then they've only got to fight one person instead of them and us. So we got to sort that out, and now our mission, I believe, now is overall we want to get to the gate and close it with the big robot. Yeah, you're not gonna get him to negotiate. He's a shithead. He's prepared to genocide everybody. Yeah, and Chanami is like, just tell everybody that I'm not, the Fury aren't bad, and I want to be friends. Yeah, so about that thing. Yeah, so yeah, Charlie told me what I always wanted to know. Yeah, and Calvina's like, damn, I guess I shouldn't have been so rude to you earlier. But also, he was a dipshit to her. Like, he would, like, did pester her about things. I was thinking how you're a nice person when you're not flipping your shit from PTSD trying to snap my neck. Yeah, he has changed a little since being in prison. and nearly having a brain chip put in his brain to make him compliant to alien wishes. But I mean, you know. But yeah, Alvan has been locked up in prison, and Calvina wants to get him. Calvina basically wants to find Alvan. So, did you ever love me, or was that all fake? And Tenya loves to eat big food. So does Arado. I mean, that's it. Yeah, and Tenny's like, room for dessert! Mai was the final boss of the first game, by the way, but then it turned out she was good. I find Kitsu crab stick juice is good. And now Mai's like, yeah, now Latuni and Mai like, we gotta eat loads of food, so he'll like us! Because they want to kiss him a lot. And here's Katja making her face. No, Arado also ate some of them. Even so. It's like, yeah, I'm finished talking to everybody getting interrogated, and I came in here and there's 50 plates. So yeah, he's like, we're going to be involved in, like, making sure Shanami is alright. How was the I decline? Wow, yeah, I guess you've grown up though, yeah, since you were kidnapped. Yeah, just hidden in the middle of the moon. But also there was Gan Eden, which was a huge robot just in the middle of Iran. And here's Azuki. She just really likes cats, wants to touch their paws. That's mostly her goal in life, is she wants to touch cats' feet. Tale of Princess Kaguya. Please do not mention Princess Kaguya. I don't want to do that shit ever again. Uh-oh. Bad dudes. Gameplay incoming. Oh, look, they gave us loads of free shit. Brilliant. Episode 34, Hollow Soul. So here we are in space. Yep, oh, it's the All Is Geist. It's a bad dude. Don't fuck with him. Devant Org. Apparently, them translating the name, even though it's Org, as ogre, is because their names are based on Japanese myth where a dude had two ogres, one that was in front of him, one that was behind, and they just did that. So now those guys are force deployed because they're involved in the story of this mission, and now we deploy all of these other nerds. Yeah, that's good. There's the guy. He's a big monster. And his team's just got a hella nasty base in it. Here's our Femi. She's an alien as well. She's an alien clone of someone else in the party who is spicy as hell. Axel used to be evil from another dimension, but now he's just a dickhead. That's pretty much that guy. And now here's some ghosts. He's just vomiting them out. Here's Haka, and he's... Don't fuck with that dude. Yeah, so I'm like, isn't it just vomiting them out? But it's where it's sort of making them all the time, and then it's spewing them out. Zengar's a cool dude. Sort of those dots under her eyes, but also a weird plant alien made her. Yeah, and the pilot of All Is Geist was Arier's brother, Duvan. And she wants to stop him. She's an android, sort of. They're called Idealants, and they're meant to just be really good at governing humans and leading us to a better future. But there's only 2 of them, and also they're gonna die soon. Bet with bad odds. Kosuke, you can't just decide that by Kai's like, no, it's alright, you can, don't worry, we're good. Yeah, we might have to kill it, but give it a shot, buddy. Yeah, and the SR point is a special objective that you don't have to do, but it's good if you do. You get bonuses. The story is complicated, sort of. But we're entering like the last third of this game. Like, it starts off a lot simpler. But okay, now let's get to going. I'm gonna do the move that makes her go fast, because she's got to fight the dude 3 times. She's got to fight the dude 3 times before the 4th turn. Let's move these guys over to here, and then combine into a big robot. Look at that, it's got a big hat on. Stupid garbage sack of shit. Okay, now we just... I mean... Sorry, Zeke. You don't have as much SP as she does. Nope. I'm just gonna waddle on by. Where this is the deal. I should probably go over the stats. You got a million different attacks that are cool. Some of them melee, some of them range, some attack all enemy. Like, you'll figure it out. But the important thing is, you see, it says there required will. You need willpower to do your big finishing moves, because you start off at 100, and as you attack enemies and get hit and dodge and do all sorts of things, you get more. So you can't do your biggest moves right away. You got to get all excited. And then you have spells that do things like better at dodging, take less damage, always hit, up your will, do a million more damage, heal yourself, stuff like that. And I'm mostly just running everybody over as fast as I can to get near the bad dude to fight him. Here's the god robot they were talking about, by the way. It's extremely rude. I forgot that Sally has Unison, so she's now as good as Calvina. That's gross. That's super gross. I should have done that with Gilliam, because he cast it for free. That was silly of me. Now we move the battleships up. The big yellow auras are command auras, where when you are near a commander person, just have a good time. I haven't tried the Attack on Titan game, actually. I probably should. Oh yeah, because he's next to a black robot. Okay, so her robot does count as a black robot. Good. Okay. Well, I want to get to this guy with this lady, so I gotta clear a path. So, let's get to it. Ugh, they're dodging. So we'll use strike for 100% accuracy. And now they're trying to dodge, and that will do nothing. So, animation times. Grundy is really sneaky. Sieg on the bottom is also an alien, but he's a good boy. You haven't missed anything, Radagast. They were just doing the plot dump about god robots and the deal with the Crossgate as far as Fury are concerned. I sort of want to yell so she can do the big move. Right, she actually wouldn't even be able to do the big move, so never mind. Let's focus these two. Ridiculous. Luckily, we have a really good support character who can make everybody have 100% accuracy. And Mai is doing a Risa impression. Got him. Got him. Okay, these two can now get in there now though. You know what? I don't like that actually. Yeah, so try and talk to her brother, and unfortunately he ain't in there right now. Oh, he's talking back. He's in there still. Yeah, he might not be a dude though, he might be a weird egg. Yeah, so you see in his robot, he's got that weird like orb in the middle of his body. That's a big pile of fake bullshit alien, and she's got one as well. You can see like the little orb in the middle of the robot on top. She's got one as well. But his went out of control and bad. And the lady on the bottom is an actual one of the Auxiliaries, the real one, which is why she's been forced to deploy. Because there's history between the real alien and the fake alien. But we haven't put Gilliam in it yet. Oh boy, we're gonna. Oh, we're gonna. Definitely put Mai in it. Gilliam is apparently next on the list though. Expected. Trying to save him? Of course she is. She's a good girl. Yeah, she doesn't want to fight the only one left there, twin brother. Now here comes some big boys. This is a big mustache. Double rocket punch. Oh yeah, nice eye lasers, dudes. Don't worry about Zengar, he's good. He's got it. Use use up all of his juice for this. But it should. Oh. Yeah. Yon is also an alien. She's one of the aliens who thinks Earth, all Earthens are barbarians, should be taken out, murdered, locked up. But she's a good girl from them. Go again. Get him, Yon. That music's really good. Oh, these guys aren't getting the kill. Yuki isn't doing 4,300 that dude in the back, I do not believe. He's not an ultra strong boy. Oh, well, you know what? He did. He got both those blocks. Oh, I think she was not quite there. Yeah, I think it's fire. Yeah, Yon is from Dark Prison. She was in Dark Prison, like she was assigned to Earth to keep an eye on what Zezen was doing, but she's been working for Mecha Boss the entire time. This came out in English 5th of August? Came out in Japanese at the start of June, I think, and then at the start of August became Cool for Real Boys. Actually, I didn't want to do that quick enough, so that's good that that happened. Alright, alright. Well, I was not doing fucking anything else with that stuff, so... Yeah, PS4 only for the English version. Yeah, he's your weird little mischief maker looking dude. Trombo Override. Trombo Override's really good. I was going through the soundtrack to give you say something better, and then I saw that you actually can't change Ratsu's theme song. It's 80 Singapore dollars. No, 90 Singapore dollars. It's 89.99 Singapore dollars. And it's the Singaporean version, so whatever that exchange rate works out as. Probably not much more than $60 for retail now. And these two are gross so they can support themselves instead of having to have somebody else be cool next to them. Carla fucked it though. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do? everyone's always dodging. Russell, do your shit.